do. And the reason is, first, people who have come to this festival, when you've come, I assume that you're already aware that mercy and justice have some kind of part in worship. And I believe that you already understand that there is societal and structural sin and oppression, powers and principalities. And you actually might even be one of those people in your church who are causing commotion and trying to get people to think about justice and get that Justice Sunday. And if you are, come and talk to me afterwards. I have a fantastic sermon that I can deliver in your church. It's ready. Totally ready, and it works. But most people, if you're here, you're already there or walking towards that. And if you're not, you will be by the end of this festival. Because you're going to be hit with that stuff, and that's good. But I don't need to do it, because it's going to happen. And second reason that I can't do that is more important. And it's this, is that delivering a message like that in a place like this could be dangerous. It could leave us all feeling really very justified. Well, we're doing all that stuff, aren't we? We get it. We know that. Ancient Israel and modern evangelicals, they don't get it. But we get it. We're ready for the good stuff. We're ready for the promises. That's what we want to hear. But actually, there's a deeper reality to Isaiah 58 that should leave us all a lot less smug. Because you got to remember, it is a prophetic rebuke. A rebuke of sin. The sin of God's people. What was their sin? Injustice, right? Sort of. But we have to remember that sin is a lot bigger and broader than just injustice. And we get to this weird bit at the end of Isaiah 58, and I didn't recite it because most of the time when people read out Isaiah 58, they skip this bit. And I was pleased when it was read out earlier that it wasn't skipped. But verses 13 and 14 are different, and they read like this. If you turn back your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, and the holy day of the Lord honorable, if you honor it, not going your own ways, or seeking your own pleasure, or talking idly, then you shall take delight in the Lord, and I will make you ride on the heights of the earth. I will feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. And it's weird, it seems out of place, because all the rest of this stuff is all about justice and injustice. And then also we get to this bit about the Sabbath. And it just seems weird. Why is that in there? And so people skip it. They don't want to talk about that. It's not out of place, though. It actually gives us a clue to what the entire passage is about. Because it's not just about justice. See, God is not just calling his people to justice. He's calling his people to himself. The rebuke is not only that they're violent and greedy and uncaring, though it is, but that's not only what it is. The sin is this. They say that they are worshiping God, but they're not becoming like God.